This video will detail the city's energy efficiency and renewable energy projects. In 2008, the Irvine City Council unanimously adopted a 20-year energy plan for the city, which is the city's long-range plan for energy efficiency and renewable energy. The goals of the energy plan are to increase energy efficiency, increase the use of renewable energy, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions throughout the city. The cornerstone of the energy plan is to involve the entire community, businesses, residents, visitors, and schools, as the city government leads the way by example. As an example of involving the community, the City of Irvine distributed 90,000 CFL energy-saving bulbs to local residents in 2007 and 2008, saving 1.3 million kilowatt-hours of electricity and $210,000 in savings for Irvine residents. This CFL distribution program was awarded the Green California Leadership Award. Using energy more efficiently can be done in a variety of ways. Simple behavioral changes, such as turning off lights and appliances when not in use, turning down the water heater temperature, and turning up the air conditioner temperature are some of the easiest ways to use less energy and save money. Sometimes, achieving greater efficiency requires installing a more efficient product or technology. For example, insulation allows a building to use less heating and cooling energy while still maintaining a comfortable temperature. Installing more efficient lights or natural skylights reduces the amount of energy required to illuminate a room compared to traditional light bulbs. Better energy management strategies also assist with being more energy efficient. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, everyone expects to have access to electric power without interruptions. Sometimes, when demand exceeds supply, when electricity costs are high, or when the state's electrical system is constrained, electricity users are asked to help by reducing electricity use. Energy management is the first and best way to keep the overall cost of electricity low and to help prevent outages. Demand response programs take traditional energy management, which focuses on installing efficient equipment and systems, and makes it interactive by calling for a reduction in energy use when demand for energy is high. The City of Irvine participates in all of these energy efficiency programs. In February of 2009, the President signed the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, and $3.2 billion of the stimulus funding was set aside for the Energy Efficiency and Conservation Block Grant Program. This program was established to provide federal grants to local governments to reduce energy use through energy efficiency planning, monitoring, and improvements. The City of Irvine was awarded $2.28 million in program funding and used it to fund building and lighting retrofits, energy efficiency training for building owners, energy tracking software, and updating environmental planning documents. Municipal facility energy efficiency retrofits are considered a top priority because facilities are one of the city's largest users of electricity. Funding from the grant was allocated to the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system and control upgrades at the Lakeview Senior Center and the City Hall Civic Center. These specific locations were identified for retrofit to address aged and outdated equipment, which were some of the city's top priorities for equipment replacement. These projects will save general fund dollars in maintenance and utility costs for many years to come. Funding from the grant was also allocated to upgrade sports field lighting to a higher efficiency technology at 3 fields at Harvard Park and 2 fields at Heritage Park. In addition to infrastructure projects, funding from the grant was allocated to training local building owners to improve energy efficiency through the use of energy benchmarking software. The City of Irvine partnered with the EPA, the local chapter of the Building Owners and Managers Association, and the Orange County chapter of the U.S. Green Building Council to offer training sessions for EPA's Portfolio Manager, a free online energy benchmarking tool. The city hosted 4 half-day training sessions that provided attendees with hands-on computer training in the use of Portfolio Manager to operate their properties more efficiently and to prepare for compliance with California state law, which requires owners and managers of commercial buildings to provide prospective buyers or lessees with an energy rating for the site at the time of sale or lease beginning in July 2011. Funding from the grant was allocated to the development of an energy tracking software tool to help city staff monitor facility energy consumption in order to prioritize future energy efficiency projects and adjust operations to conserve energy usage. The deployment of this software will also assist staff with cost-benefit analysis of future energy efficiency retrofit projects. Funding from the grant was allocated to the development of a sustainable operations strategic plan, which aimed to institutionalize and implement efficient, sustainable practices within the city organization. Funding from the grant was allocated to an update of the city's CEQA procedures to reflect the updates to state CEQA law and local regulations. The California Environmental Quality Act, commonly known as CEQA, regulates the environmental impact of local and state agencies. Irvine's updated CEQA procedures will result in specific guidance for methodology used for analysis and determination of significance thresholds for environmental issues, such as greenhouse gas emissions, energy, and water quality. Revising the city's CEQA procedures and guidelines is an important step toward providing both city staff and development communities with the certainty and flexibility required to process project applications in response to new state and local legislation. California receives an abundant supply of renewable energy from the sun. Harnessing its power can not only lower electricity bills, but improve air quality by generating clean, green electricity. The city has begun to incorporate photovoltaic or PV solar systems in new city facilities, including University Park. The solar system at University Community Park is made up of 12 roof-mounted PV panels and is designed to offset a portion of the building's energy use. In addition, the city encourages residential and commercial use of solar energy and solar hot water systems and has streamlined the city's permit process of these installations by eliminating plan check and permit fees. The city's environmental initiatives are incorporated throughout the city and provide environmental programs to the Irvine residents and businesses. The City of Irvine environmental programs centers around 7 main focus areas, which include energy, green building, open space, zero waste and recycling, mobility, water, and education and outreach. You may view our other environmental programs videos to learn more about the 7 main focus areas, and visit us online to learn more about how to get involved with the City of Irvine's environmental programs.